Guys, welcome back. I hope y'all are ready for some major cleaning motivation. I actually just got back from vacation to Rio Doso, which was fun, but also kind of crappy because my husband ended up getting really sick and now the kids are starting to get sick. I am trying really hard not to get sick. I'm taking some Zicam because my parents were telling me that it works amazingly. So I've been taking that like crazy and crossing my fingers I don't get sick because we are so close to moving time. I have a million things I still need to pack and declutter and just get ready to go for the move. So I'm gonna try to tackle it today. But we're gonna start off the video with some footage of before I left for Rio Doso. I was actually going through the boys' toys and decluttering, and then I'm also gonna be packing up some things in their room. And then we got a call for a showing, and so I had to stop what I was doing and like clean the entire house. So you're gonna see that footage, and then we'll get into current time today and start tackling the rest of the boys' bedroom. And then of course, get some packing done. I hope you guys are ready for it. It should be super motivating. Hopefully I can finish out this video and not get sick, but we will see. And I am happy to say that as I'm recording this voiceover, I am still sickness free, but we did figure out it was the flu that everyone was catching. My best friend who went to Rio Doso with us, unfortunately, her family all caught it as well. I'm literally the last one standing who hasn't caught it, and I swear it's the Zicam. I mean, that's the only thing different that I have done that no one else did. So definitely recommend some Zicam, especially if you feel like a sickness is coming on. I found mine at Walgreens and also Walmart, but Walmart was much more affordable. It was like $5 cheaper. So definitely look into that to keep you healthy. But as you can see, we're starting off in the boys' bedroom. I needed to go through their toys and declutter them, get rid of anything that was broken or stuff they didn't use anymore. I do try to drop most things off at Goodwill, or for clothes, I drop them off in the donation station. And I just like doing that because I need to get the things out of the house as quickly as possible, especially because this move is coming up so soon, you guys. When you guys are watching this, it will be the last couple days that we are in our home. I just can't believe it. The time has come. The kids just had their last day of school at their school. So it's almost moving time, and I cannot wait to share all the content with you guys and the house tour. But y'all know that my boys share a bedroom, so this is their combined room. But Austin, my 8-year-old, really doesn't play with too many toys. The only things he really likes to play with is Nerf guns and like some of the dress up stuff, because they do like to play Nerf battles. So for the most part, I was just having Ethan help me go through all the toys and pick out the things that he wanted and the things that he no longer wanted. And then we also need to look under their bed because that's another spot that we store their toys. And I'm really proud of him. He did get rid of quite a few things. As I'm packing up the kids' rooms and my bedroom, I'm making a point to do some deeper cleaning like dusting and stuff like that, just so whenever we move out, I don't have a ton of stuff to clean. I do plan on doing like a pretty good deep clean of the house before we go. We're not quite sure if we're going to be selling it or renting it out, but either way, I want to make sure I leave this house in the best condition possible. So I'm making sure to dust everything really well. I will be pulling down curtains soon and start washing those before I pack those away because those were pretty dusty as well. You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. In my last cleaning video, I asked y'all about your opinion on my music and if you like music with lyrics or without lyrics. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the responses. It really means so much to me and it helped me out. For the most part, majority of y'all agree that you like music with lyrics. There, of course, are some people who like music without, so I'll be sure to do a variety, but I'll likely stick to more music with lyrics, but of course, I'll mix in some without. but I appreciate you guys taking the time and leaving the comments because it really does make a huge difference for me. It lets me know what y'all's preferences are. And of course, if there's ever anything specific you want to see from me, or maybe something new that you learned or you want me to try, always feel free to leave me comments. I'm always open to suggestions.
Too much of emotions, sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight when everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this?
I could not believe how dusty everything was as I was taking it off the walls. Dust was falling, so I did wipe the edges of the picture frames. That way, whenever we move them, they are nice and clean for the new home.
But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
In these little cubbies, I have the kids' books. As you guys know, if you've been here for a while, I have been doing some major decluttering over the last 2 years. I have went through every single room probably twice, and I've gotten rid of a lot of things. So I knew there wasn't any books I wanted to get rid of, just because I did narrow them down to the more like boyish books and age appropriate. So I just went ahead and started packing them up nice and secure in the box. I made sure to put a lot of tape on the bottom, especially when I know I'm putting a lot of heavy things into the boxes. I want to make sure that I layer up the tape so we don't have any rips. That's one of my concerns with these large boxes, is that they hold so much stuff, and I'm so scared I'm gonna like pack it with really heavy stuff and then one of the boxes are just gonna bottom out. But hopefully I've been putting enough tape on them.
I said that I needed you, like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight when everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you?
The boys have so many Pokemon. I just went ahead and tried to neatly put them into a big gallon Ziploc bag. That way they're in one place and hopefully won't get completely ruined when I put them into a box.
I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
I know a lot of you guys don't watch every single one of my videos, so I thought I would make a playlist with all of my moving content. That way, if you miss anything or you need to get caught up, it'll be all in one place for you guys, easy to go through and catch up on what's going on. So I will have that playlist down in the description and up in the cards so you guys can find it and get all caught up on what's going on. And I plan on adding all of the future moving content videos into that playlist as well.
too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight when everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark?
Yoda, my pug, was just chilling next to me. He is never disturbed. Like, he is so chill and laid back. He'll just lay there and let you do whatever. Even if toys are like hitting him, he's just like, whatever. He's so funny. But I went ahead and put all of the train set pieces into this little fabric bag and then put it into a box. I was trying to figure out how to turn the train set off because it does have batteries and it kept going off, but I could not find a switch to like switch it over. So I'm like, whatever, the batteries will probably be dead by the time we get there, but I could not figure out how to turn that thing off. If you guys are currently moving or about to move, my biggest tip for boxing things up is to always write everything down on the box that's inside of it. When I was younger and we used to move around, I would just put like master bedroom, kitchen. I never wrote anything specific. And then when it was time to start unboxing or, I wasn't ready to like fully unpack everything, I was scrambling, ripping open all the boxes, trying to figure out where the items were at. So now I've learned to just take the extra time, write out everything that you put into the box. That way, if you don't fully unpack right away, you can go through and easily find what you're looking for by just reading the labels on the box. But we are now in current time. Like I said, we ended up having a showing that day, so I had to quickly clean up the entire house. I barely had about an hour and 15 minutes to get it done. I was scrambling, you guys. I was like deep into decluttering, so the house was a mess, but thankfully we got it cleaned up. Unfortunately, they didn't end up wanting to buy our house. They said they loved it, but they were hoping for something a little bit more in like the center of a cul-de-sac, and we live on the corner of the street, so that kind of stunk, but hopefully our time is coming soon and we will find a buyer or someone to rent the house to. But I am unpacking all of our stuff from our trip to Ruidoso. We went on our family vacation, which was fun, but as you guys know, we also got sick. I did vlog it, so I will put that video in the cards in case you want to check it out. But first thing I wanted to do was get the laundry going and get all the unpacking done. So y'all know I've been using this Zum. I love this. It is more of a manly scent, the frankincense and myrrh. Adrienne said she didn't really like it that much because it smells like kind of boyish. So we just picked this one up. I haven't even used it yet. I'm finishing up this. This is the sea salt scent. It smells good. It's kind of like a little bit more bland. I can't even put my finger on what the smell is. I'd say it's kind of like maybe a tiny bit citrusy, but I'm gonna see what it smells like on the clothes. If I don't like that one, I'm gonna go back to this scent because I personally really like it. But as for like how it cleans, I feel like it does a really good job. I haven't had any issues. I haven't been seeing those little grease spots on my clothes anymore. So I'm really enjoying this, and I found this at Target. I've currently been using the new scent, the sea salt one, for a few days now, and I'm really enjoying the scent. It is a more subtle scent compared to the frankincense one. The frankincense is much stronger. Like I said, it is like a manly scent, but the sea salt smells so good. It does remind me of almost like a citrus, like lemony scent when the clothes are done and fully washed. And I love it because you still have a scent when the clothes are done, which has been really hard to find with an all-natural detergent. So if you guys like a strong scent like me, definitely check that one out. I'm really enjoying the sea salt scent. I'm kind of on the fence if I'm going to stick with that scent or possibly go back to the frankincense one, but I do love them. The only thing that I'm kind of like hesitant on, I'm not sure what's going on, is Aubrey has broken out in a rash on her arm and Adrienne has broken out in a rash on her leg. And I'm trying to figure out, is it just a coincidence or is it the laundry detergent? So I'm going to give it a few more days, see if their rashes go away or see if they continue to get them. I'm going to be so bummed if the kids are allergic to this laundry detergent because I really love it. So I'm hoping that's not the issue, but I guess in time we will be able to figure that out.
I'm not gonna play hard to get through. I'm not gonna say I'm loving you too. I'm not gonna stay, gotta be alone.
I'm currently picking up all the clothes that was in my luggage, and I think I had some clean clothes from downstairs too, but I'm picking everything up, and then we're actually going to be going through their clothes and decluttering Austin's clothes and then packing up the boys' stuff that they won't be using until after we move. But I just wanted to get everything organized and back into the spaces before I started packing it up.
Meet me at the avenue. I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking about the
When we were in Ruidoso and my husband was sick, he literally did not leave the bedroom. He was so awful. He did not feel good, so he did not dirty any laundry because he just stayed in the same clothes and slept the whole time. So I ended up putting his luggage into our bedroom. I planned on picking up his clothes, but I never got around to it. But I had so many other things to get done. I was like, you know what? We'll tackle that later. I got plenty of time, but I needed to get through some of this laundry because I was so backed up just in general, and then add the clothes from vacation. It was just a lot to get done.
The way you make me grounded, thinking about the way you used to hold me, like a stone in the water, singing down, down, down. I'm still falling for ya. Forget what I said, just come on over. Forget what I said, just come on over. I know you wanna try.
With our move coming up, I've been thinking about like all the logistics of everything, the driving and having animals with me and just everything that goes along with it. And I think the number one thing that I'm most like stressed about and don't really know what to do about is my cat, because this is going to be the longest road trip that he's ever been on. He's going to be in his little cat carrier, and I'm just like, how do I get him to like use the bathroom and not be scared? Because usually when he's scared, he just hides out and he just wants to curl up. So I'm like, is he even going to use the bathroom whenever we're driving? I'm worried about my cat. I really hope he doesn't freak out too bad, because our drive is a almost 25-hour drive, which obviously we're going to have to split it up because I have to drive my vehicle and then my husband is going to be driving his truck. So it's probably going to be a full 2-day adventure, and I'm just really worried about my cat. I hope he does okay. If you guys have any advice for me or tips and tricks, let me know down in the comments, because I'm really worried about him. I don't know how he's going to handle it.
I know you wanna find another reason. I know you wanna lie, making me stay. But let's talk. Are you at the avenue?
Now that I'm all caught up on the laundry, I got the unpacking done, it's time to head back into the boys' bedroom and start packing. So I'm pulling everything out of the closet, the clothes, the stuff that was on the shelves, and we're going to go through it. Austin had a lot of clothes that I knew he wasn't wearing or just didn't like in general. We had gotten some hand-me-downs and some of it he just didn't like. So I told him we would go through it, and I wanted him to be completely honest what he wanted to keep and what he wanted to get rid of. And then of course, anything that I really loved and wanted to save for Ethan, I also held on to. I had a big Tupperware in the closet already for hand-me-downs for Ethan, and so I just went ahead and added those pieces into there. That way when Ethan gets big enough, he can go ahead and wear those. But Austin had so much clothes, you guys. It was way too much. So I'm glad we finally went through it and decluttered.
Nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking of the way the way you make me grounded. Thinking of the way you used to hold me. When the sun and the water sinking down, down, down. I'm still falling for you. Forget what I said, just come on over. Oh, forget what I said, just come on over. I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight.
Usually whenever we move, I leave the clothes on the hangers and just fold them as neatly as I can into the box and move it like that. That way, whenever we get to the new house, you can just grab it out really easily and hang them back up into the closet. But since this move was such a big one and we knew we had a lot of stuff that needed to be boxed up, we were really trying to save as much space as possible. So that is why you'll see me end up take all the clothes off of the hangers and fold them, and then we're going to be putting them into vacuum seal bags. That way we could shrink them down as small as possible, which really did help save space. But my dilemma now is, what do I do with all the hangers? If you guys have some ideas for me, let me know, because I'm like, what do I do? Do I rubber band the hangers together? Do I just throw them in a box? Like, I just don't want to have a big jumbled up mess whenever we get to Virginia. And I also don't want my hangers to break. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think would be best? I was kind of thinking maybe like taping the hangers together. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think.
I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking about the way you make me grounded. Thinking of the way you used to hold me. When the sun and the water sinking down, down, down. I'm still falling for you. Forget what I said, just come on over. Oh, forget what I said, just come on over. Oh, forget what I said, just come on over. I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me
Out of all the packing that I have to do in the house, I must admit the clothes is the most tedious for me. This took me so long, and I actually just did my bedroom today as I'm recording this voiceover, which you guys will see in the next video. But the clothes took so long. It is so much faster to just take the clothes with the hanger on it and put them into the box. Like, I really was contemplating, like, maybe we should just take up more space on the truck, but I know I can't, because we're already expected to fill up I think it's a 26-foot truck. I'm pretty sure is what they said. It's like the largest truck. So I'm like, I have to save space. Otherwise, we might not be able to fit everything onto the truck. But I was definitely contemplating, like, let me just shove it all into the box, because this was so tedious.
I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you.
As of right now, I have all the hangers hanging up in everyone's closet, and yeah, I still have to figure out what to do with all of them, and it sure is a lot. It's so crazy, you guys. When you start moving and putting things into boxes, you really get to see how much stuff you have. It is insane how much we accumulate over time. She's got a tough life over there. Stella is too stinking cute. But now I went ahead and pulled out all of Ethan's clothes. I recently went through his, so I knew there really wasn't anything I wanted to get rid of. I might have maybe discarded a couple things that were stained or too small. But gonna quickly go through this, grab out any clothes that I wanted to keep out for, when we drive and stuff like that. I want to make sure we have at least a few outfits. And the movers said it could take like 4 to 6 days for them to make it all the way to Virginia. So hopefully they won't take too long. I am a little worried since we've been getting so many crazy snowstorms and just crazy weather coming through. I'm praying that the truck won't have any issues driving halfway across the country and they'll make it there pretty quickly.
You were making me so sure in a heartbeat. All of my doubts disappearing at last. You made me fall without saying a sentence.
The stuff that I left hanging on the dresser is everything I'm going to leave out for the week, and then all the rest is getting bagged up and vacuum sealed and packed away, ready to go. But one of the downsides to doing the vacuum seal bags is that whenever you put them into the box, there's such an awkward shape where it's almost like, what can you fit in there with that funny shaped bag? Because it's rock solid. Like whenever you touch it, it is so hard. So what I've been trying to do is like vacuum seal the bigger items like coats and, stuff like that. And then the smaller items, I've been packing them in between all the cracks around the bag. That way we don't waste any space. I've definitely been trying to be very strategic with how I pack everything and make sure there's no spaces left inside the boxes. So that is one of the bad things about it. So what I've been doing is just putting one large bag into the box and then packing stuff all around it because you really can't fit another bag inside the box with it. I hope that makes sense, but I kind of wish I would have ordered a variety of the vacuum seal bags because I only got the jumbo ones, which are great. They hold a lot, but I didn't really think about, trying to fit them into the boxes. So having different sizes would have been helpful.
Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next.
It's so heavy.
I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you, baby. And if we were to come and save me, fool for you.
I went ahead and decided to get rid of this little tent building thing. It was a cute idea in theory, but it was so flimsy. The kids would get so frustrated when trying to put it together that they would just give up, not use it. We've had it for over a year and they pulled it out maybe twice. So I decided, you know what, we might as well just get rid of it. It's taking up space and it doesn't really work that good. Ethan was a little upset about it because he was like, I'm going to use it. But I'm like, you have not been using it. That's definitely like one of the tough things with moving and decluttering is, you see these things and I know for me, the number one thing I think about is like, how much money did I spend on it? And then I also think like, did I get my money's worth? And it's hard. It's so hard, you guys, especially nowadays because things are so expensive and we don't want to just throw our money out the window. So believe me, I know decluttering can be very difficult. And if you are struggling with it, try to do yard sales or maybe put things for sale on Craigslist if you want to try to earn a little money back. I know it's more time consuming and you have to, meet up with people and stuff, but it will pay off in the long run. You will get some of your money back. I'm hoping in Virginia we'll have better luck. I used to resell things all the time. When I lived in North Carolina and in San Antonio, it was so easy to resell, but for some reason, where we are right now in the Midland, Odessa area, for one, they don't have Facebook Marketplace, which I think is so weird. And for two, it's like everyone doesn't like, they're so cheap. They are so cheap. They don't want to pay for anything. I listed things for what I thought was super cheap and affordable and would never get hits on it. And then even when I would do garage sales, people wanted everything for next to nothing. And I know a lot of people around here, they go back home to Mexico and they like bring the stuff over the border. So I know they're trying to get really good deals on things, which is understandable, but it's very frustrating when you're trying to resell stuff and you can't sell it for, basically just pennies. So I pretty much given up reselling stuff here, but in Virginia, I'm definitely planning on doing a lot of garage sales. I'm going to be reselling off of Facebook Marketplace because it's just a bigger population, more people, and it's going to be easier to do it. And over there, they have Facebook Marketplace.
That something that you do to me is chemical. I know it is illogical.
As I'm watching back the footage, I'm realizing that my boys have way too many boxers. I don't know how many boxers one child needs, but they definitely have too many. So I think whenever I get to Virginia, I will be decluttering those a bit more because it's a bit much.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice.
I've really been trying to stick to 2 uploads a week again. I love putting out 2 videos, but of course with the move coming up and everything, it's going to be a bit challenging. I'm hoping we'll get internet pretty quickly so I can stick to my upload schedule. But I hope you guys bear with me during this moving process and know that I'm trying my best. I know technology is sometimes hard, especially when you're moving into a new area and we don't know how the internet's going to work over there. So hopefully everything goes smoothly, but I'm thinking after this video, I should have one more for y'all, hopefully come out on Sunday. And that's going to depend on if I can get it fully edited by this weekend. I'm hoping I will. But if not, then I'll probably schedule that one for, probably next Friday or so. But hopefully I'm going to stick to Friday and Sunday uploads. That's kind of my goal right now, but I am feeling so proud of myself. I went through all of the boys' clothes. I got them vacuum sealed and picked up. I had some room left over in this bag, so I went ahead and grabbed things out of Adrian's closet. She has already decluttered her stuff. She's ready to start packing it up. So I went ahead, grabbed her clothes, and put some in here so we could store that away. But that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. I upload cleaning motivation every single week, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!